Yo, what it do, what's happening, what's up, what's good? First things first, shout out to all the subscribers. Really appreciate everybody rocking with the channel, liking the videos, and subscribing. Y'all are dope. So in this video, we're going to talk about my software stack, what software, apps, and websites that I used to manage my moving company. Let's hop right into this. Let's go. So number 5 on the list is Canva. Canva is a design website. It's a Swiss Army knife design website. It has everything that you need to brand your company. We use it for social media posts. We use it for website design. We use it for our postcards, our yard signs, our flyers. We use Canva for everything. It's super important that you do have a tool to be able to brand your company online. Canva is just it, man. It's a Swiss Army knife. I love it. I think I pay like $25 a month. Me and the social media team, we hop on Canva twice a week. We design a bunch of posts and we schedule those posts out. Excellent design tool. There's so many tutorials online. There's so many really great creators using Canva and sharing their experiences with you. Highly recommend that you guys check it out for social media design, flyer design, and all of that. Next on the list is QuickBooks. QuickBooks is a bookkeeping tool. It's really important when you own a business or a moving company that you're keeping track of your books, you're keeping track of your transactions, because you will eventually get shaken down by the IRS. And I don't want y'all to get penalties. I don't want y'all to get fines. It's really important if you're trying to scale your company, you're keeping track of everything. QuickBooks is a great tool. There is a bit of a learning curve, but the cool thing about QuickBooks is most bookkeepers are using QuickBooks, so you can hire a bookkeeper to manage your account. But you got to be on top of your books in this game. If you're trying to scale, you're trying to make more money, and you're not trying to get shaken down by the IRS, it's important that you are using the tool. We use QuickBooks. It works great for us. We have a bookkeeper, we have a CPA, we're on top of everything. It's just important at the end of the year or quarterly when you're filing your taxes that everything's on point and your numbers are on point, because you do not want to get fined. You do not want to get shaken down by the IRS. I got a lot of entrepreneurs in my network that have shared their horror stories. So just be on top of your game, be on top of your books. We use QuickBooks and it really helps us out. Next on the list is Gusto. So how you paying your crew? You keeping track of the numbers? You keeping track of the taxes? I know that I am. I use Gusto. Last year, this was when we first started the company, man. I think like week 1, we got hired by an executive that works for Gusto. Gusto is a payroll website. They provide you all the tools that you need to be able to process payroll. They take care of payroll taxes. You can do employee benefits through it. You can do time tracking through it, which I do, which is really important. You should be tracking your movers' time. It's just a Swiss Army knife for payroll. Really simple to use, but you need to have a system and a process in place to be keeping track of payroll. You need to be paying your payroll taxes. Gusto is great because it helps me onboard new hires. It helps me send offer letters to new hires. It helps me keep track of everything that's payroll related, and that's really important. You got to be on top of your payroll taxes. You do not want to be hit with penalties and hit with fines. I just don't want to see you lose money in this game. If you're trying to do everything legitimately, you need to have a payroll service. Gusto is great, helps me with my W-2 employees, helps me with my 1099 contractors. I can send contracts through it to my contractors, which is awesome. Payroll, it's just so important that you're keeping track and you're paying your payroll taxes. I don't want to see you guys get taken advantage of, but we use Gusto right now, and Gusto is great. Highly recommend that you guys check it out. Yes, sir. Next on the list, and this is one of the most important tools in my software stack, Slack. S-L-A-C-K, Slack. Slack is a communication app. I use Slack for everything. Team communication, tracking damages, policy updates, tracking workflow in the field. We track everything through Slack. It's an app, man. All my guys have Slack on their phone. We have channels on Slack. We have a channel for damages. We have a channel for pre-damages. We have a squad channel where we talk about the day-to-day in the company, where we upload pictures of everything. Like, Slack is so great for my moving company, man. It helps me keep everything on track. If there's an issue with the team or an issue with the company, or I need to do an update, instead of just sending out a mass text, I just put it all on Slack. I can direct message guys. It's just such a great tool for your moving company. I can't say enough good things about Slack. There is a bit of a price tag to use Slack, but it's pretty affordable. But as you grow your company and you scale and you add more users, obviously you're gonna have to pay for those users. But for communication, it doesn't get better than Slack. Slack has been huge. All my processes go through Slack, right? So like catching pre-damages, guys will take a picture of a pre-damage before they move the item. They'll upload it into Slack. It has the date, has the customer name, all that information's there. That way I can just reach out to the customer. That way I'm not going to paper contracts and doing all that. Like, we're like anti-paper. Everything is digital. So Slack is a great tool, a great resource. I highly recommend that you guys check it out. Yes, sir. So next on the list is my CRM software. Right now we are using Smart Moving. CRM is basically customer relationship management software. It's a software where I can keep track of everything. I keep track of all my customer contacts, all their moving information, their addresses, their invoices, their estimates. We can do financial reports. We can track API. We can do everything through Smart Moving. It's really important that if you're trying to scale your company and you're trying to run an efficient business model, that you do have a CRM in place. It's just great for customer communication. Right now, Smart Moving, I think, is the juggernaut in software, in moving software anyways. They're doing a really good job at doing updates and just providing you with as many tools as you need to run your moving company. So I create all my estimates through Smart Moving. We do digital contracts through Smart Moving, which is huge when you're in the field. That way there's no chance that my team's gonna lose a paper contract or fuck up the paper contract or anything like that. Everything's digital. Customer communication, so we can do email communication, we can do text communication through the software, which is great. Dispatching, so we can dispatch our crew. Our team has crew apps, right? So they get all the job app information on their app. They can do the contracts. They can track the job down to the minute. We track everything through that app, which is really, really important. We're super dialed in. API, reports, payments, like all of that's through the CRM. It's just super efficient. There is a price tag for it, but it's totally worth it. Now, if you're just starting your moving company, it might not make the most sense. Or if you have a really small team or a crew, it might just make sense just do the paper contracts and just keep track of everything that way. But if you're trying to scale your company into $1 million company, it's really important that you do have a CRM. Right now, I use Smart Moving. I've demoed pretty much every moving CRM out there, and I really think that Smart Moving is the best in the game. There are some comparable ones like Move It Pro. One of the new kids on the block is Chariot. I highly recommend that you guys start demoing these softwares and just get an idea of how they work and start to figure out how you're going to implement the CRM or moving software into your moving hustle or your moving company. It's only going to benefit you. There's a bit of a price tag, but you can budget that into your hourly rate. You can just bake it into your rate, but you got to have a CRM if you're going to scale your company. It's just really important. I think that Smart Moving is one of the best in the game. I've been using it for almost 2 years now. They do updates quarterly. They're really tapped into the community, and which is important with the software company. You got to listen to the people that are using your software to improve it, and they do a really good job at that. So that was my software stack. We use Canva for design. We use QuickBooks for bookkeeping. We use Gusto for payroll. Stay on top of your payroll taxes. We use Slack for communication, Slack is fucking great. Highly recommend that you guys check it out. And then my CRM software is Smart Moving. Highly recommend that you guys start demoing moving software so you can just get an idea of how it works and how you can implement that into your moving business or your moving hustle. So that was my software stack video. That wasn't a deep dive video. We'll dive into each one of those at another time, but hope you guys got some value from this video. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscriber button, man. Really appreciate it. Really appreciate that. So it's a busy weekend over here. It's the end of the month. That's when you make your money in the moving industry. I got to go do some bids for some customers, doing the in-home estimates as much as I possibly can. I want my customers to see this face. I want to be able to sell my customers in person. So I'm gonna go do these bids and then get dialed in and work on some more videos and some more content. So hope everybody's working hard, working smart, grinding, not sweating the small stuff. Peace out. See you later, guys.